A big year on the golf course for you, and we're going to back it up a little bit. I think it was kind of before you ended up landing at Riverside. The game got away from you a little bit, and maybe you didn't love it as much. Obviously, you do now. But how does this feel tonight to be recognized for arguably one of the best players in the province right now?
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm super grateful. Kind of lost golf for a couple of years there, and worked on my family farm, and super grateful for Earl and Chad to give me the opportunity to get back into golf there at Riverside, and yeah, here we are. It's awesome.
I think we all knew, anybody that's kind of a golf fan in Saskatchewan knows you can play the game of junior champion, but I guess now that you got back into the game, have you just worked at it? Was it always again, great scores, a lot of great wins here this year?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say I've worked at it anymore this year. I think I just maybe got a little more mature on the course. Not as many mistakes out there. Kind of more steady golf, I think, was kind of the key there.
So were you happy to get back to National? I think you traveled to maybe it was Montreal or got out to Quebec a little bit, just to relive those experiences and realize that this game has taken me places and it can again.
Yeah, no. Junior golf was awesome. Went down to college and to Texas for a little bit there, and when I joined the PGA, started playing in some events. This year was probably the first year where I played most of the events and kind of got that competitive itch back, and I think that's kind of what drove me.
Does Riverside drive you as well? I mean, obviously that's where, when you look across the province, the best players essentially play from there, especially on the boys' side, right? With the Josh Nagy's and those types of players. But do you just feel off of that?
Yeah, for sure. I get to go out and play matches, fun games with a lot of good players pretty consistently. So I think that definitely helps. You learn from other guys. You get to play with good golfers. It just bleeds into what you do, for sure.
Maybe 3 years, we're going to see you as apprentice, maybe head pro, all that stuff. But for you personally right now, kind of where are you setting your sights in this career, on this side of it, in the pro ranks?
Working on my Class A right now. Should be full Class A professional this winter here. So just got a couple more classes to do. I love it at Riverside. I couldn't ask for better people to work with, better members. I've made a ton of great relationships. So I would love to stay at Riverside for the future anyways.
For sure. And lastly here, Chad gets an award tonight. I don't have the name right in front of me, but it obviously meant a lot to him. I think he was tearing up a little bit up there. Just thoughts on Chad taking home an award here tonight. He's a great pro too.
Yeah, no, Chad deserves that for sure. He's been so instrumental in my coming up as a golf professional, and he totally deserved that award. He's worked hard. He puts in a lot of hours, teaches so much, and he's just a great guy. So happy to work with him.
Sure. Lastly here, Tayden, everyone talks, of course, Riverside is the course in the province and all that stuff, but I think for you guys, including Earl, Chad, Robert upstairs, there's a lot of eyes and maybe a little bit of pressure too, but does it make you just feel right, feel good knowing that, Riverside is kind of the king of the province?
Yeah, there's so many great courses. I'm super lucky to be at Riverside. Super grateful. A lot of great people to work with. It's an awesome course to play. I'm super happy where I'm at.